Some news. Oh snap. I don't have games. Warframe. I don't have the game set up. Oh, I messed it all up. Anyway, I have some condemning news. I have oh my goodness, I have some crazy stuff going on today. Holy moly. Oops. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness, I have some crazy stuff. Oh well, I'll change that later. Anyway, I'm researching the Bible, and right in front of my eyes, I look up Levec 2013 in the original transcripts, and I get, and there shall be a fire that shall lie down on the remembrance of the abominable fire, and shall make a second of their day, and their likeness shall be in them. Now, what it says in English, and as far as I'm concerned, is I went to the Tyndale Bible, I went to Leviticus 13, and it says, if a man lies with another man, it's an abomination, both shall be killed, whatever, right? But in the root transcription, I see this. It says this, as copied right from the Hebrew right here. Boom. You can read it word for word, right? These match directly right up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 right? Now watch this. I'm researching this, and I'm basically getting an argument with a demon. I swear on my life. Archangel Matthew, swear to God. I swear on the Holy Bible. I swear on the Holy Grave. I swear on my family. I swear on everything. And I research it again. I translate it again. The same thing, my boys. The same text. And whoever shall lie down into the man, lie down in the memory of a woman that has slippeth an abomination. This makes no sense, right? And whoever shall lie down in the memory of a woman that shall sleepeth an abomination, they shall both die, and their blood shall be put to death therein. What? And whoever shall lie down in the memory of a woman that sleepeth an abomination. What? What does this even mean? But then, Tyndale, his punishment for what he did, he was executed by strangulation. They hung him and then burned him on the stake due to treason, because he was ordered not to translate the Bible for not being enlightened, right? Meaning he was translating it poorly. And then he was burned at the stake, and they burn witches at the stake. People that do witchcraft. They burn them at the stake to transcode to God, basically, to expel them from the world. Okay, where am I getting this from? Where are you not getting it from? This is Earth, baby. It's all right there in the light. I mean, you can research this stuff yourself, but it's going to be hard. Okay, I'm just trying to help you with what I know. I believe William Tyndale is guilty of sacrilege. Now, oh my goodness, Matthew, tell us something we didn't know. Right? He was killed by the church. I mean, they already executed him themselves, right? So, what I'm trying to say is, he's guilty of sacrilege right on this verse right here. Because the translations don't match up. And look, this one has all of the funky characters, like, and then this one doesn't, right? So all of these funky characters are like more data inside of each syllable, right? Thus accessing the correct word better, right? So when we use this other one and it accesses the correct word less, right? It says, whoever shall lie down in the memory of a woman that sleepeth an abomination. All right, this means so many things to me. First, I want to talk about how many different kinds of sins we could be talking about. Let's say you lie down and you want to reminisce about having sex with a woman, but she did abominational things, right? You should not remember the enemy as holy. Even if they were holy for a period of time and tricked you and got their way and they had, positive relations with you and then became an abomination, it could mean that, all right? Let's put that one to the side. That's already option one, right? Option two is like, in memory of a woman that sleepeth in abomination. I don't even know, man. Like, what's going on here? Like, could the woman be evil, part-time? There's option two, right? There's another one where, like, did you do something abominable with a woman? Like rape. Option three, right? Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean anything like less severe, like whoever thinks of rape one time shall be put to death. Like we can probably rule that out. Like you're all gonna die because you listened to this video because you thought of rape one time because I brought it up. I killed you all. Sorry. We can reasonably put those to the side, right? There's some and then you read this one and it's like, and there shall be a fire that shall lie down in the remembrance of the abominable fire. They shall make a second of their day, and their likeness shall be them. Now, like I already showed you the Tyndale version. Now let's look at the modern version. Basically, the modern version says the punishment for homosexual acts is death to both parties. That's against the law, and the Bible tells us to follow the law. And the Bible can't reside in a sacrilegious, oxymoronic fashion. So it can't tell us to follow the law and break the law. Or it would be non-religious transcriptions. So what I'm trying to say is the modern Bible, the one in English, might actually be in need of a revise because it can't do both of those things. You can't be a religion and be fallible, right? So the actual verse is, if a man has sexual relations with a man, if a man has sexual relations with a man, as one does with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. They are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads. Okay, well, literally almost none of these words, except like woman, is kind of in there in a way, right? Now, yeah, how do you miss it by that much? How do you miss the mark by that much? Like, in both of these transcriptions from the original language. Now, here's the thing is, copies of the Bible are not their religion, no matter what. The religion is always the root transcriptions, and the root transcriptions will always be the Bible. Until we get the Pope, basically, to validate new apostles. Like, we do have, like, other, we have other, what's the word for it? Man, why am I drawing a blank? Either way, it doesn't matter. We have the Book of Mormon, for example, where we have apostles that are always living, and we have a prophet that's always living, because they're constantly working at securing those kind of safety measures, basically, for the individuals. It's kind of a security company. Like, God is the universe's best security company. Okay? And what I'm trying to show you is that this man was not killed wrongfully by the church. he was doing sacrilege. He was probably a Satanist. He was probably one of the fallen angels, and he probably came up with a plot to change the Bible and spew it all up. And you know, here's the thing: is you would never believe it. You would never believe the Bible if it was 100% different. Like if I